So here's what happened. Terri submitted this great recipe, which is a nice dessert recipe, a nice baked recipe, a little sweet treat. And she said, I'd love to do the class, but I really don't have the right kitchen set up for me to do it. So I guess I have to back out. Well, Linda said, oh, no, you're not. Linda said, I will help.
So she's going to get the eggs and the oil in the blender before her beans. And the vanilla goes in now too. Just a little bit of, well, I guess it's not much extra, just a teaspoon. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, but Linda substituted, she used oil, she used butter in it, and they were all pretty much the same. And now here goes her can of chickpeas, drained, but not shelled. Okay, it calls for a cup of brown sugar.
I'm going to make this half brown sugar and half the monk fruit. So this will be the slightly lightened version.
And it calls for a teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. So it's just missing flour. And the most of the ingredients are pretty normal.
This is the topping, Terri.
Okay. The topping that goes on is 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. You forgot the oil. You said you didn't miss it.
Well, that's these. I didn't miss it. I didn't miss it.
It's only 2 tablespoons, so that's
Yes.
really not a lot.
No.
Well, the main ingredient, I guess, is the beans. And you can use any kind of bean. It didn't have to be just the chickpea. I've used white northern beans or cannellini beans. And you can use the black beans too. In fact, the black beans is what's used in the brownie recipe. So we've got brownies and blondies, and the only difference really is the color of the beans. I don't know that you could make any mistakes given all of the variations that Linda did with it. Everything worked. I just cut back on the sugar, and I probably even used a little more cinnamon. Oh man, that's something I didn't talk about, is the cinnamon. There's lots of health factors there too. It's really good for digestion and some cardiac stuff. Oh, so many things. So it's really a healthy recipe, and the only thing she didn't do was a vegan version, and probably with taking the eggs out, we would just use applesauce, I would imagine. I didn't, because the only thing I changed was the amount of sugar, increase the cinnamon, and I didn't peel the beans. I mean, can you imagine going pea by pea and taking the skin off? Linda did that for 1 whole can of beans. There was no way I was going to do that.
Yeah,
so,
that's a lot.
And it didn't make a difference. Linda said she couldn't really tell one from the other, just that you needed to blend it a little bit more. But a secret ingredient, my goodness, she's put chocolate chips in it. She's changed the oil. She hadn't put coconut in it. I would like to see some coconut. I like coconut and cinnamon together. Yeah, there's all kinds of secrets that you could do to surprise one. Linda surprised me with each one of her versions.